Hi there, long time no see. My name is Sam, and today I want to talk about a meaning of life slash social construct slash questioning the status quo for 15 more times. Usually, I have more specific videos here about broadening individual freedom. And recently, I've been thinking maybe I'm just going through some crisis. It's okay, that's good, and it's important part of my life. Anyway, I've been exactly thinking about this. I've been questioning like everything, and that's harsh. But I see how every day it makes me just stronger, and it's a great way to evolve. And I would love to share with you some of the thoughts, some of the insights, and yeah, what's new with me. I don't know. I understood a lot of things recently again and again. It's beautiful. I love to grow, I love to keep moving, and overall I'm happy. Yeah, just now I was questioning certain things. Yeah, and I'm drinking chamomile tea even during the day. I'm in Tbilisi, I'm in Georgia, I'm in my flat. It's very nice here, and yeah, overall everything is good. I'm just questioning now what fulfills my day and why, and whether it's been my choice or whether it's just like prolonging whatever my family wishes, or society wishes. And so, what is mine, what is true to me, and what is not. I think I'm 50 when I say this. Okay, certain associations why this topic. I read some of the books recently. I was going through some trainings as well, rather focused on psychology. And now I was invited also. I joined a movie Dune 2. Honestly, I have never watched Dune 1. And I'm not a person who's watching movies, but this was a good point to me. Of course, like my takeaways are a bit specific, whatever. And now I was just going through some discussion about opt out from paying taxes and so on. And I see like the flaws of this is more like Central European perception of these things. And but in general about a society, how we think about the world and so on, how we consume our life by talking and thinking about the politics, or other like aka big problems which actually like we can't change, like that's the thing. And Freud, I read also Freud recently, and he had a good point about think how people would taken religious, like religions, whatever, if they accepted that the rules were written by a man, by a human, which they were, right? And now see the same way like government. So we've been grown up in societies, and we've been taught how these things are sort of given, and as if you can't change them, like you can't much, whatever. And so that like you have to be compliant, and that's it. Same as like your parents just keep repeating the same structure. Not all of them, not all of them. So that like you have to be compliant, I know better than you do, and suppress yourself. And there I see some other patterns, such as, oh, look how I suffer, look how I pay my 50% tax. And so other people, like there are tourists coming and they might not pay that much, and they should pay more. Other people should suffer because I suffer. And more and more, like, I see how the only relevant and adequate and healthy position to actually live a free life is to accept own responsibility, not to blame anyone else, not to tear everyone else down. Like, I was just reading this comment, and the guy just considered it normal, and it's okay. It's his perception of normality. So, like, not to tear other people down, not to make from yourself a victim, and seeking someone to rescue you. So that's another thing. So you believe, like, a lot of people think that, oh, I will wait because some things will change. There will be another government, there will be another president, there will be a different time of the year, it will be summer, it will be easier. No, you're just, like, bluffing. It's a nonsense. It's like your lack of willingness to take responsibility for your life and just go and live it. This easy, like, and this hard. And that's the only relevant way how to live life. And, like, why questioning the status quo, and why Dune 2, and why all these things? Because, like, all these concepts we live in or came up with. It's not like something for granted, something for real. And why crisis? Because then you understand that, like, look at your calendar, look at your work, and pseudo, meaning. And you understand, like, there's no one, and you only come up with your meaning, and that you're adult, and that's the only way, that, like, perceiving it, really seeing it and accepting it, is a way how to actually live a free life according to yourself. And that's the only relevant and right way. There's no right and wrong. Maybe my way how I think about these things is a bit too messy. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm jumping from one way to another, but whatever. So yeah, like, there will be no better than today. There will be no other government. There will be no other lower or higher taxes, or you leaving once it gets worse or seriously bad. No. You just like to be comfortable in this victim phase of, like, oh, poor me, bad government, poor me, bad whatever employer, I don't know. All these things are irrelevant. Go and live your life. I think this is the whole message I wanted to tell. And yeah, the meaning of, like, you come up with that yourself. And yes, of course, you don't have to struggle, and you're not helping anyone by your struggling. There was, all these, like, actually toxic traits, they always have some benefit to us. So whenever we're, like, mistreated or anything, there's a certain benefit to us. And I know it's actually super harsh, but we have to admit it in order to change this scenario. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything from what I said interesting to you, and you would like me to go deeper into it, please comment and tell me how are you. I'll shoot another video with another topic hacks.